Hey guys, it's Lorena Magana here with NewFilmmakers Los Angeles. Today, I'm talking to filmmaker James Connelly about his new film, The Escape. Let's take a look at a clip from the film.
So this hangman's assistant, his estranged son, shows up behind bars one day, and the father is forced to deal with the fact that he must prepare the noose that will hang his own son. And they have a dark past, and through their encounters before the execution, some dark truths come out about their relationship and what caused them to become estranged from the beginning, and that turns the father's perspective around, and he decides that he must save his son. So the film turns into this progression with the father, at first having no desire to save his son, but then becoming completely dedicated to changing his son's fate.
How did you come to collaborate with the writer of the script for The Escape?
I did not write the script, but I was directly related with the process from the beginning, with moving through all the different variations of the story, different perspectives, different characters. We kind of went through everything. We had fully explored all the aspects to hone it down to where it is now.
What were some of the challenges that you encountered when you were filming?
This being a student film, there was all sorts of difficulties. There was lack of resources. We had to do everything by hand, basically, from the sets to the costumes, and then the post-production was, totally creating sound design from scratch in a lot of cases. That is because we built the world. We completely built a false world in this film. You never see the outside world. You never see anything of contemporary nature. It's completely, falsified. But that being our number one difficulty was creating the world, making it believable, the dialogue, the moments, the environments. It was also very freeing because it was also very freeing because we had complete creative control over what you were seeing and what you were experiencing. So the most difficult thing was actually the coolest thing in terms of the creative process.
What was the casting process like for your film?
The process with the actors was very interesting. We did not have a casting director. We couldn't afford it. So the producer and I did a casting call, like Craigslist, all the sites, like posting, all the acting sites, I can't even remember. Is it Breakdown Services? So Breakdown Services, Craigslist, ads, word of mouth, flyers, putting it out there, come to AFI to read for this film. This is it. So we got a lot of callbacks. A lot of actors called in, had interest. We showed them the script. Then if they were further interested, they showed up, and we auditioned those actors. And I would say we probably went through 100 actors or so. It was probably about 100 total auditions for all the lead roles. Those were honed down for callbacks. And with the auditioning, I was able to pretty quickly determine who just rang true, what the actors that came in. Some of them truly suspended my disbelief because of either their mannerisms or their accent. You could very quickly tell who was kind of acting and who was being real, who was really conveying this different energy of a different time period or a different part of their life, or you could really feel this captivating quality, and that helped to quickly find our lead three actors: the father, the son, and the doctor. And it was very interesting because the father and the son are both Americans. They completely fabricated the accents. There was no formal training of the accent or people monitoring how they were speaking. They pretty much brought that to the table themselves, which was very impressive, I thought. Also, the doctor is he's originally from Europe. He was able to fabricate all different kinds of accents, so he would try different things and I would kind of hone in with him, like, oh, that one, let's use that, like maybe a little bit less like this, or we worked through a process to kind of do the sound. And the number one thing that helped us was no one actually knows what it sounded like during that time period, so we could do whatever we wanted as long as it seemed believable in the context of everything else.